Hello, beautifuls. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about intuition. This is going to be a short video because the information is really short and sweet. Intuition is always a whisper. And why I say that is because it always comes very quietly, communicating to us very quietly, and it's always difficult to really tune into it because it always comes when we're busy doing other things, right? It's that intuition to, grab that hat and put that hat on, and then it ends up raining and we think, I should have listened. Something in me, that phrase, something in me told me to do this or to do that, and we didn't do it, and then we realize, I should have listened to that, right? We should on ourselves. I should have listened. And one of the reasons that we don't do that is because it always comes when we're busy doing something else. And so it isn't that intuition gets louder for us, it's that we listen. In essence, we tune in, we become intuition whisperers, right? We begin to tune in and pay attention to how our body is telling us something is happening. Most of us will get some kind of twinge of something that alerts us in our body. It's different for each person. And so for you, you need to understand, what is that twinge that lets me know that something's going on? What I find is that people are like the guy from, you remember the guy from Mary Poppins? He's got an accordion that he's playing. He's got cymbals on in between his legs where his knees are, and he's clapping his knees together, and he's doing this with his feet, and he's got cymbals here and on his ears, and he's doing this. And that's kind of what's happening to us because we're busy doing other things, and then here we get this twinge of some kind of feeling that gives us an intuition of something. And it's really easy to pass over that intuition because we're the guy that's doing the accordion, the knee cymbals, the ear cymbals. We've got a lot going on. It might be we're with kids, with family, we're cooking, we're tying shoelaces, we're doing homework. We're out in the world doing something, and we're busy. We're driving a car, we're at work. We're busy. And so what we need to do is we need to start paying attention to what is that initial thing that comes through that gives us that twinge of a feeling that tells us something is different. And in that moment, what we can do is just take an intentional breath. Doesn't mean that we stop doing all these other things that we have going on. We still do them, but what we're doing is we're acknowledging that initial feeling is there, and that is the initial feeling our body is communicating that intuition is afoot, okay? We take that intentional breath, and we don't need any limbs or anything else to do that. We take an intentional breath and we ask the question, what's the message? What's the message? When we ask that question, what's the message, you will get that message, okay? And that message may be, put your hat on. Listen to what I'm saying. It'll tell you what the message is. You have already now become an intuition whisperer because you are tuning in. Intuition is not getting louder for you. You are tuning in to the whisper, okay? So I wanted to share that with you because part of healing and coaching others with healing and being advisor to other people in healing is also paying attention to your own intuition and the messages you're getting, the things you get. You will get them for yourself and you will get them for other people. And so you first, as I always say, start with yourself. Start practicing this on yourself. So paying attention to that initial feeling that you get in that busy moment. Okay, taking the intentional breath to listen to the whisper and then ask the question, what's the message? When you do those steps, you will begin to tune into the whisper of intention, and you will become the intuition whisperer. And when you can do it for yourself, you will begin to start doing it for other people because you will get messages for other people, and you will be able to say, okay, I'm taking a deep breath. What's the message? And the message will come, and that is the message you deliver. No muss, no fuss. I hope that's helped you just a little bit on intuition and how to become an intuition whisperer.